So I open up the door, 2 men kick in the door with Uzis. The robber grabbed my younger sister, told my mom that if she didn't get them the money that they was gonna kill my little sister. So I was born on the west side of St. Louis. St. Louis in the late 70s, early 80s was one of the most dangerous cities in the United States. My father was a drug addict and my mother was one of the city's queens. She sold tons of dope and had workers all over the city. Well, one morning, one of her workers came to the house. So I opened up the door, 2 men kick in the door with Uzis and takes us upstairs. The robber grabbed my younger sister, told my mom that if she didn't get them the money that they was gonna kill my little sister. She like, look, let my baby go and I'll give you what you want. At the same time, the FBI was getting ready to kick in the door. So in a lot of ways, that robbery saved our life. April 2nd of '89, Moms moves us to California. When I get to California, it was something like I never seen. It's a long way from the ghettos and the hard streets of St. Louis. But my first friends was the Davis family. They were 4 brothers from neighborhood Crip. I just started running with them. From there, my life would begin to spiral. I go through a life of gang banging, following in my mother's footsteps, selling dope, and I would begin to traffic from California all over the country. I get to St. Louis, I hook up with a group of dudes. I began to teach these dudes things that we would do in California. Next thing you know, they gang banging, hustling, and doing what they do. We bring another dude into our fold, and he's rocking with us, he's getting money, he's helping us do our thing. One day he catches a case. He come back and he tells me and one of my homeboys that, I'm in a bit of a situation. I sold to the police. If I told on 3, they'll let me go. I told the dude, I said, don't worry about nothing, I'll look out for you. Either I was going to be the dude that left my homeboy for the dead and be looked at by the dudes that looked up to me as a dude that shakes his homie in the midst of adversity, or I was gonna give him the work knowing that I could be one of the dudes he snitched on, and then afterwards suffer the consequences for that action. So I was there for him. Left for a minute. When I came back, he had set me up. At this point, I'm locked up. I kneel down in the cell, and I have one of the realest conversations with God that I could possibly have. I wasn't in a situation where I wanted to be free. I was just in a position, in a situation, in a moment in life where I was just tired and done. I ain't like the person that I became. And I remembered that somebody told me, if you confess with your mouth and you believe in your heart, that one can be saved. I just remember feeling led to lay prostrate in this jail cell and just worship. And I worshiped, and I worshiped, and I worshiped, and I worshiped. After that worship, God set me free. I can't tell you if I was set free from hustling in that moment, but I was set free from jail. Willing to suffer the consequences behind my action, God set me free. And since that day, I've been on a journey to serve Him wholeheartedly. God has surrounded me with great brothers within Hog Mob to pour into me, to partner with me, to take the gospel of Jesus Christ throughout the world. If you know anything about me, I love the city of San Diego. I wear it proudly, and I will continue this journey until every loved one, homeboy from my hood, my enemies, and those in the corporate field that I'm able to work with today receive Christ. If that don't take place, it's until He called me home. So that's a brief portion of my testimony, and I thank God for y'all lending y'all ear for me to share it with y'all.